Alright, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started with another bloody chapter of the Indian campaign, or alternately known as the North Indian campaigns, or even the Ganges campaign because of our long-term goal for this series, Kanyakubja is next, then eventually Kazi, Magda, Gauda, and Vanga. And after Vanga reached the eastern edge of the map and completed the final major goal of this series before I could finally put this series to bed. But should we win Kanyakubja, it will mark us the halfway point. But we'll prepare a few things before we actually get started with that war against Maharashtra. Which, as a reminder, where is it on independent states? As far as realm size is concerned, obviously we're at the top. Second biggest Mali. Maharashtra is third. Not to mention they have almost equal number of the maximum levy size as Mali. You're basically looking at, third strongest military power in the world is this one. But in past wars, when Bengal and Tamilakam band together with them, they would seem unstoppable, even to the biggest of empires such as ours. But do not despair. We have two tributaries, so they will back us up if we can. And I thought about making friends with the Sogdians. But the question is, do you really have any unmarried whatnot? I mean, they're the biggest contributor, but they ain't got much. So what about them? This could be it. Because of my newborn and slow son, Niv. Definitely say yes, because the high opinion towards me and the prestige effects just makes it, it's like, hey, look, we're going to have a non-aggression pact with the ever so powerful Assyrian Empire. So we'll wait a few months. So Merv, despite the fact that it's a small country, but it's got a lot of good troops. Even though the marshal isn't all that great. Matter of fact, he wasn't raised for it. He's a man of diplomacy. And a good man. What member is he? He's not a member of any society. Because I thought those traits would make him, I don't know, member of their Sangha. You know, the Buddhist Sangha, monastic society of theirs. Forgot the full name, but I'm saying Sangha. And as a reminder, I'm not a member of any society. I don't plan on it. Although I would love to join the Order of St. Ede, but they don't allow women there. So, oh well. But there was something as I was looking around before I hit record. This theocracy vassal of theirs. When I was looking at his stuff, and then I see this book. I'm like, hey, I should steal it. It's musings from another philosophy, an Indian philosophy in particular. +1 diplomacy. Even though I would love to have more diplomacy, so... I mean, we already have On Aristotle book by St. Ezekiel. So let's go steal it. Look, you may be one-eyed and you're not long for this world, but I'm gonna need you. Not to mention my high martial, high diplomacy can solve our problems. Or whatever we may encounter. And also, I give some of the vassals some money. Did I? Yeah, already sent gifts. Because I hope they would eventually get over to revoked vassal titles, which they will eventually. But not so much on the raised levies. So we'll start a war in a few months. Right after I go steal this book. and have the alliance forged with them, if they're willing, which they won't. And I doubt money would even convince them. He already has a super high opinion of me. But then again, my opinion on him is minus 26. But then again, I'm zealous. And viewed him as an infidel because he's Buddhist. Yeah, political concerns, unfortunately, but don't worry. Those two tributaries, including Tamilakam, they'll be a difference maker. And this woman I invited here, she comes to us from Sicily. She's going to be the spy master. We're going to use her to sabotage the province of Kanyakubja before and during the war. You know, this particular ruler of that area is led by a leper who also has a gout that's severely injured. He ain't going to be around for long either. Again, that won't matter. Well, what does matter, why send it there? They got all 8 holdings. Wait, 1, 2, 7, excuse me. It's been a while since I've done mathematics. And I'm moving my retinues into position. Okay. I'll force my way inside. Alright. Rush them before they raise the alarm. Crap! Look, I came here for a book. That can't be good. I don't like those odds. Well, they're gonna call me pathetic, so quick, out the window! I'm in prison. Hey! Money. You want it? We'll give it a moment. There's that little event that'll come up, possibly. Oh, I didn't become depressed. So, yeah, my captor, he'll take money. I mean, he ain't greedy. Look, he's a nice guy, although zealous, but... Yeah, just a little minor setback. I was about to say, well, are you gonna take it? Money? Right, I hope these people forgive me. Back to war. There goes my old marshal. Yeah, just some low-born woman named Marty. We still got our good commanders, but, even put my husband up there, because, you know, siege leader in case, Tomo passes away. Wait a minute. Tomo. Tomo's gone, is he not? Yes, he is. He was our best, siege guy around. Oh, crud. Whatever happened to him? Tomo Kokonen. Is anybody from Finland? That's a Kokonen dynasty, or are they long gone? Not those people. Ah, that old house that was originally from Anatolia. Yeah, Tomo Kokonen. He was our best siege commander, and guess he passed away. He either got killed and I didn't pay attention to, or natural death in his 40s. I mean, one more preparation. Let's go out on a tiger hunt. A dark stain of heresy has infected everyone around me. Satan is winning a war for humanity's souls. No one is pure except me. They all must be cleansed. I just became a lunatic out of nowhere. Go see an exorcist right now. Well, questionable possession. That's new. After saying a few prayers, the priest had a lengthy interview where he asked me to explain my habits, my prayer life, and my opinion on various matters. In the end, the priest concludes that I do not really suffer demonic possession. I'm just prone to making bad choices and giving in to silly ideas. What the heck? Okay. That's a relief. Nope, still a lunatic. Like that, look, priest is telling me, it's like, look, you're not possessed, you're just being a lunatic. Calm down. Break your habits. Go enjoy your tiger hunt. Hopefully, a large tiger's been spotted ahead. Well, I trust my strength, bravery. I'll kill it. I got the tiger. Spells a good omen. Some people aren't amused about me being a lunatic. Yeah, the Liege is a lunatic. Did I ever send you money? Oh yeah, sorry about this Spec Dynasty. I didn't know you were in that region. Even though I'm trying to do some swaying. You could say it's like, look, I can be a good person too. Just don't worry about it. Bingo. Should we really go to war under threat of possible independence? Man, I wish I wasn't a lunatic. But, there are ways. Just equip 2 or 4 diplomacy books and see if they will look at me more favorably. Oh hey, look at this. I can equip that because the prestige is high enough. That's just part of one of these must be true. So I would rather have high martial in combat or keep the weapon that'll do more morale damage and defense. Rather keep this one knowing that the chaotic part of war is about to happen. Fine, I'll sway you and I'll try to convince you to put a stop to this nonsense. I have to assign you a guardian. Well, he's already got 2 wards, so I can't really afford any more. I'm not saying I want to send my kid to be tutored by this person or that person. It's just, is there any children? I don't know. Why not yourself? It's like, here, just teach some boy that I don't know of. We'll start in just a minute. Well, damn, I thought it would get a positive opinion of. Even though I also gave away minor titles. Huh. What culture? Punjabi. Yeah, sure. Give him that. I don't know the kid. Just trying to give you some positive things about it. Look, should we start a war in it or wait 2 years and that revoked vassal title opinion will go away? I'm thinking of the latter. Or just wait for one of the backers to back off. I'm having dinner and plenty of drinks with Count Ahmad of Kazan tonight. It's lovely, yet what I'm most charmed by is myself. Why else would I? Why else I would not immediately stop our conversation, which slowly began to touch some almost heretical ideas, questioning the salvation of God. Oh, no, 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 no. We should not speak of this. I ain't going down that path. I'm nice enough, even though I'm lazy and lunatic. Man, I hope my lunacy does not start a civil war. We can't afford that right now. Also, Petros, that's your land, so... Uh-huh. Stupid brother. He's my brother, right? Yeah, correct. Hope you get yourself a quick child. Stop! Okay, one of the backers has backed off. Yemen dropped out. Yeah, we should be good enough. So, look at the situation around India quickly. Oh, wrong one. Bengal is winning this one war, and not so much on the other. 20,000 strong, so that means they're not going to join this war. They're busy. They got their hands full. And, Kamarupa, yeah. Kamarupa, Bengal, both losing it, so. We should be good. This should be a less bloody war. Make it easier for us. And I got a trick against it. Knowing that we'll be up against, large numbers. She's the one with the way of the tiger. Can get the cavalry moving fast. Watch this. Stop. Okay. Watch this. We can declare war now. Took us 20 minutes to get there. It'll be the Holy War for Kanyakubja, which we will take 5 counties if successful, which will be a huge gain. But one thing's for certain. Tributaries, Just wondering, it's like, will they actually come? Because it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I ain't got no friends unless you're with Sogdiana itself, which they don't have children of their own. Or even have their children's children, unless I had a daughter of my own. Which we better have one, because I don't want this empire to be succeeded by a slow boy. No, it doesn't look like it. On the part of who's joining what, so Kanyakubja it is. Ah, there it is. I was wondering where that is. Gari, 19,000 strong, 22,000 strong of Tamilakam. These two are going to be a difference maker. Yeah, they will head to there. You know the drill. Part of Persia too, jeez. Guess you can band up together here. I was about to say, is that their retinue? It is the retinue. Looks like they're mostly cavalry just based on that structure, but don't want to test them. Although we can, if we could just have retinue fight head on. And remember, I just noticed revolting, so yeah, I guess we have to get them up too. Yeah, Syria, even though known for its long march. Oh yeah, don't forget Khorasan. And if it gets hairy, hire mercenaries, that's what the money is for. Stand there, because Basra, that's for the troops of the Assyrian homeland. Keep a foot in that area just out of habit. Even though not all the counties are culturally Assyrian. There's still 2 Kurdish ones. Guess that's everybody. Yeah. As they're on their way, the cavalry's gonna... There's one. What we're doing is to strike them fast. Just to get a head start. Tributaries have joined. Yeah, I'm heading over there. Huh. I've become the holy, just like my father. Who's our most qualified siege guy around? Him. Whoa, 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 whoa. This one. Yeah, kill the retinue. Some of it we find in the jungle. Since you're all doing most of the fighting for now, we're just gonna try to hit them where it hurts. And I'm sure by now they've probably hired some Chinese mercenaries. Yeah, they hired some. They're beginning to arrive. Go kick these raiders out of there. And the fort is ready. Center is breaking. Who is that guy? Behemoth the Wolf. Must be one of those special giant commanders due to the ruler's bloodline. Oh. Oh my. He was born for this role. I think we got greedy with my original plan. Move on down. Overwhelming charge. Some local Indians. Wait a minute. Awesome event. At least you're putting some casualties on the center, but that won't be enough. And those locals from Kanyakubja didn't do much justice. And everybody? Oh, go pick them up. And don't worry, 1 year later they're just gonna get it over themselves. With the whole revoking vassal titles deal. We still haven't occupied the first, god dang pal. Well, since they're on a retreat, where is she still alive? After that one battle? Oh god, don't tell me she got killed. Or even taken prisoner. It's in a court somewhere. Yeah, I think we lost her. I mean, I remember her name too. Yeah, I think we're gonna need some help. Oh, a holy warrior, but winter soldier, but he's an old man. Marshal of the Joms Vikings, oddly. Didn't know Joms Vikings are still the thing. That's what we need more of, holy warriors. And some cavalry leaders. Originally, the plan was working initially, but we did not realize that they have one of their best commanders out in the field. There it is. But he needs money. So, we'll pay him and come on in. If only we could able to invite the members of the Order of Saint Ade if they got some really good leadership traits. That involves damage against religious enemies. But I don't think there appear to be at the moment. There's another. Oh, even better. I'm glad that this current generation's offering some good commanders. And I think we're done. Yeah. Where's I'm a plains heavy infantry person. But I think you may want to withdraw because of the large numbers here. As we'll try to make their way up here. Yeah, just bring everybody and your brother over here. Oh my goodness. I think they're going for Nandana rather than over here. Huh. Yeah, started to wonder what my next child will be. Am I carrying a boy and a girl? I hope it's a girl. Because I don't want no slow child. Anybody better than him, alright? That's what I want. I mean, should we lose big again in terms of casualties? Hire mercenaries. Halt! Move up. You don't know what's going to be like. "62. Yeah, you're a bit old for this, despite your skills. Yeah, just wait for those other guys. Oh boy. Here we go. Damn. Pick your poison. I mean, this one, extremely dangerous. And we don't know about Raja Nara and Ra. We don't know about him. But form together. And try to make our way down here. Okay, well instead we'll fight there while these guys, well, they're going to be following that path. Okay, here we go. Here's what we're going to do, and I need to be there. It's plains. Yes. It's plains region. I bring two holy warriors. main guy will be up there, along with my aunt. Just do what you gotta do to get those troops moving. I was about to say, don't we have another siege guy around here? Oh, yeah. Let's put my husband over there. He'll continue the siege for the holdings of Kanyakubja. And then you should look up and go across the Ganges to Lucknow, because we have the defensive advantage. It's gonna be something. Yeah, I could fit more, but 13th of April, remember that. And this battle is going to begin on the 4th. So here we go. They call him the Wolf, member of the Wheel of Life and Death. Oh my goodness, 3? But he ain't what he used to. We're hurting him, but reinforcements are coming and we're going to be outnumbered here. I know this battle's ongoing, but let's hold a man for our fallen soldiers just to up the morale. We should have done this at the beginning, but... Oh, the big bad cavalry is moving this way. There's going to be some backup. Most are committed to this one. What is the Maharani like? She is the member of the Shravaka Sangha. That's the word, Sangha. That's Jain Monastic Society. She has some fighting experience. Renowned duelist. In other words, yeah, she's quite a fighter in all right. Come on, hurry up. We're gonna get killed out here. Oh my god, I forgot about... Get in here. Don't care what you smell. Oh, this gets worse. But the good news is that battle's gonna be finished pretty soon. And once it's done, you gotta make your way down here. Help us out. I think we may have to hire mercenaries right now. Matter of fact, are they available? Yes, they are. The Order of St. Ade is available. Get your asses down here. And if these guys get killed, we'll hire mercenaries. Holy Order's good enough. Elephant trample tactic. Slow advance. They're taking heavy casualties. So are we on those flanks, but they're holding on. Our holy warriors. We're holding line here. I think we can do it. Yes, we can. All quiet on the Kanyakubja front. Just link up with this army, then go to there. Need to link up. we somehow capture the Maharani, and we did. Spoke soon. I was about to say, if we capture the Maharani, then that will save many lives. I got it, we did. And oh, I don't want to deal with those guys. Yeah, we got her. Thank God that she's craven. Took another one of their commits. Oh, that's her husband. Ha! How about that? If only we could take your whole dang family, but no, thank God it's over. I was hoping that this would not be another bloody chapter of the Indian campaign, but no. It's shorter, but not too bloody. Yeah, there were two big battles, but nothing that would be... so it'll make people less angry, and threats for possible independence suppressed. These people are in on it. Let's send them some money again. Why not? So what? Marry my cousin? Okay. Thank goodness. How long was it, by the way, before we finally ended? 7 months. That's a record. 50% of the threat. Go find a chancellor. Yeah. And we had to let your husband go as of terms of an agreement. Remember, all gains that relates to Indian territory will go to... well, first, usurp the title. Yes, sir. Long life. Speaking of long life, it's almost 10 years since I've reigned, but how long has it been since I got Punjab? Well, you gotta wait till 1262. Turn to your post. Yeah, defensive pact is formed, and, can't, you know. As we look at that, Dijor Kingdom areas, you know what this means for this victory? This means this victory was important for 2 or 3 reasons. One is a serious defeat to, oh, that's threatening, don't do that, to, Maharashtra. It's also important that now we're bordered with Bengal, and parts of Delhi, Kosala, and Kashmir under Marathi control, they will be split and become independent. So congrats, you own all this territory, which is in mostly of today's state of Uttar Pradesh in India. Is that everybody? Yeah. Alright. Although they're threatening independence, but so you could say, hey, we won a great victory, but civil war looms. either a civil war for independence, or this man here, my kinsman. He wants the Assyrian throne, or the throne in Nandana. See what happens. Although I fear for it. I just hope that sanity will prevail. No, it did not. It is time for you to recognize the full independence of Persia and the other states in the independence faction. Be reasonable and let us not resort to bloodshed. Signed, King Abdul of Persia, my kinsman, the King of Persia, Dalim, Sind, and Sistan. Oh boy, they're gonna get caught. Try to return as fast as you can. So again, we're not only against the Persian kingdom, but also Nubia, Arabia, and Syria. So, again, we're not at full strength because of those casualties we took. The fact that I'm pregnant, and it was due to my lunacy is what broke this world empire apart, which nobody thought would saw coming. I'll give you an assignment in a moment. I mean, I know where he's from. His capital for now is Shiraz, so that's the capital of the rebellion, so putting you to Shiraz. I will not be blackmailed. He secluded himself because of a disease in his country. Ongoing epidemic of measles and camp fever and whatnot. Camp fever over there. Yeah, if only we had pigeons. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a mess. And we hope you people aren't stupid enough, especially by my brother. Look, this may sound unjust, but is it possible that, even though I'll blow all the subjects, god dang it! Well, let's try this as a way of preventing another civil war at the same time. Spymaster's busy, so it's up to you now. Get rid of my brother. If I become a kinslayer and get excommunicated as a result, then you could say, look, we won a great victory, but the people of the Empire just did not care. They knew that some would think that Prince Petros deserves better. All because I wanted to consolidate control of Nandana. So the enemy is everywhere now. Syrian army is going to be their biggest contributor. Arabia's got plenty. So does Nubia. Look, we once prevented another huge war in India to become reality, but now we got a huge civil war. Quite possibly I guess we can call this, it's the Assyrian Revolt League Independence War, but it would also be alternatively known as the Great Assyrian Civil War. Now we have faced quite possibly the greatest crisis of Assyrian history. What do you mean we have faced? We're currently facing it now. I already raised all the troops, and we even said that Jerusalem might fleet to, basically evacuate this region, because I think this may eventually be, but I have a feeling all forces will be marching through these areas and go for Nandana. I mean, that's the area. And our steward is still there, so build up on fortifications. So, just in case. And I halted the construction of the fortress and the pyramids because that money is going to be diverted for the upkeep of our levies and potentially some mercenaries. But we're not going to be alone. We still have our tributaries. And get well from your diarrhea, because we need you. You took quite a bit of a beating from them. If we can't get together soon, they may potentially strike back on us. Like a claim for Punjab, or something like that. Or worse, the Africans' chance to strike back. Anything could possibly happen. Hell, even the nomads. Even though I don't think they're gonna be that dangerous. Or even from people such as them. No. And it's too bad that Sogdians can't help us out for such a extraordinary war, which they'll have even more troops. He's got the money. And he's got most of the vassal troops. And plus, I'm gonna try to sway him. As in, please, please, let sanity prevail here. But apparently I could still use alcohol, and also raise the garden retinue of Baghdad to try to, get out of this hotbed here and link up with the loyalists, which our loyalists consists of, for now, Yemen, Jerusalem, Abyssinia, Babylonia, Egypt, Khorasan, Arantanaka, Trigata, Hupana, for now. We don't care much about the bishops and the mayors, but at least they're contributing by sending what little levies they have to us. So we're trying to regroup. There'll be two zones. One in Gandhara and the other Syrian homeland. But a little bit of that is going to be Egypt as well, as they'll try to get together in one army. And we'll fight wherever that they have most troops in. But first things first, get out. Told them to evacuate, and they're already on the move. So, again, they took no casualties because I ordered them to retreat. Link up with the Babylonians. And the garden retinue, there are some survivors, as they were on the run. Because we ordered them to. Plus, they're already sieging one holding there. Matter of fact, there's going to be two of them. Vernu, the city there. We're also taking care of those guys. Once you're done, here's to Nineveh, if there's room. I gotta get together. Here's your chance to land. We'll make a run for it. And the ships from Abyssinia, we're gonna head up there. This is Yemeni, this is Egyptian armies, mind you. Yeah, try to link up over there. And meanwhile, I'm going to try to assassinate my brother, get rid of him for good, because, well, he's threatening civil war, and I don't want another one. And as for you, large bands of rebels and opportunists are flocking to the banner of the faithless traitor Habil and Shiraz. Oh, this gets worse. 5,000 spawn troops. Yeah, these people, they're definitely motivated to want to become independent from the not so invincible Assyrian Empire. We were, but and look at them. They're all behind them. I don't like that. Focus. You're the new chancellor, but you just performed statecraft to Lower the threat level. Baby is coming at this most auspicious time. Okay. Barnaba, get those troops moving fast before they catch up to you. A massive pit of manure has been prepared under the floorboards, so they've landed in on the path of Prince Petros. Will travel with his escort. Once they're seated on the table, kaboom! I like your thinking. Hasn't had children yet, but at least my somewhat loyal sister. I guess there's another driving reason of why that's so war. Later the revolt, the Persians, though Coptic, but Gazarta, kinsman. I disrespected this dynasty because I was trying to be humble. Some would say it's her virtues is what's causing this civil war. We're gonna expand here. Abyssinian troops to link up with the Egyptian Yemeni army. Don't worry, we have friends from afar. We're not alone. Just stick together. Alright. Prince Petros perished in a manure explosion. There is no trace of my complicity to be found amongst the rubble. He went out of a bang. Yeah, we got him. The little troublemaker is gone. And I know Countess Tam doesn't view me highly, but don't worry. We'll have this sorted out. What you got there? Oh, inherited. Let's see. Don't have the learning skill for that. Alright, now you can move. Samantha. It's kind of too bad you're not there instead of him. Can't assassinate my own child. Even despite the fact it's absolute cognatic that it should go to her instead of him. What? Any reason? Alright, my prayers have been answered. The seed planted within me was indeed of that wonderful girl, just as I had hoped. My beautiful Samantha. Again, I want her to be next ruler, not him. And I know how to stop that, and even though it's gonna be very, very stupid, and that is imprison my own child and then kill. I mean, look, if I do that, they're gonna be mad at me, so just wait until after the war, alright? Assuming that we survive this. Stop! God dang it! Get out of there! No good. Ah, shoot. Well, you better get the heck moving. The old man, the designated region, still here. So he needs some inspiring leaders. You already got the organizer with you. Yeah, put my husband over there. Why do I want to be on this flank? Forget about the, Yeah, let him come. See what happens. Samara is going to be the site of just, adulterated chaos that's about to be open. I must not get captured. That's another way. Remember what happened to the Maharani? Movement's locked. Good. It's us Assyrians, Glad, and the Babylonians that are still here. Loyalist Babylonians. Hold your ground. Got him. Oh shoot, there's more. It ain't over. Oh, here comes more. Stormy weather is getting to me. Turning to the sky, I take a deep breath. The pompous soldiers of heaven have been sending their best at me, and my limbs are becoming heavy with each step I take. Of course it is. It's been ongoing. Just sending everything but the kitchen sink, as the cliche goes. Coptic. I will do it myself. Just as I tear a severe gash across his hand, Zaya manages to whack his flying mage down hard across my leg. Then he stumbles down the dirt. I turn to the foggy skies above me, sending a prayer thanks to God. It's all worth it, but I'm wounded now. Man, sending everybody there. Just as we're about to split, it ain't over. Here comes some more. Us and the loyalist Babylonians. Though oddly enough, it's not our battle. That's Babylonian. Okay, we thought better. We have to go up to Kirkuk. It's much better supplied, but they're in our way. We got to go up there and conquer it. Even though it's actually friendly territory. Jay, is there a better way to get across that area? It's November. It's winter. This area is temperate. Going across through this area is not going to be good for us. So I guess you'll just hold there until further notice. You try to link up with them. The reason why you guys are here. Deal with them. Oh my goodness. There's more of them. Yeah, it's too bad we can't travel this way to get all the way to the coast. As a way, we gotta evacuate the troops and head back to Mesopotamia. Back where we came from. No, not gonna happen. Unless they're gonna try to fight their way in order to reinforce. That would be the best bet. Kirkuk is desert, but there's a river that we're crossing right now. And these guys here are not as motivated as we are. Who's that? They're here now. We have the best commanders, but their numbers don't scare us anymore. Oh, both of them finished at the same time. Excellent. This is one from there. And then there's the main event. We got to control at least one of the holdings if we want to win something. So try to make your way up to Damascus. While the rest of us will try to occupy this. I was about to say, why does Babylonia have so much troops? Oh, that's their retinue, right. You could say that's their defense forces. There's a good place to... We can go down to Baghdad. That's where the garden is. Don't loot it. That's where the alcohol and the retinue and the fountain of youth is. My wound is healed and I'm ready for another fight. Much well supplied. Alright, get to work. You're a siege guy, do your magic. Pretty well fortified. There we go. Got a decent garrison. Thought about splitting them up, but no, don't worry about it, not yet. Let's say they're going to Nandina. I don't know, we should be fine. Okay. Fighting in Damascus against Assyria, but not the revolt army. You'll do. Butchery and butchery. Looks like we don't need mercenaries for this. I think we can manage. Oh, that's a lot of... There's the rebel troops. Ha! Killed their bishop. Gee, that's why. Tell you what, I think we can handle ourselves. How about you? You Tamils, go straight for Shiraz. Don't loot the garden. As you can see, that's the loot button. Don't do it. Unless my troops get into a bit of a rabble. Yeah, we really destroyed them. And they got mercenaries. Oh boy, they're coming up. Now, sure, it almost read like nowhere. That's there. Are they seriously coming over here? Yes, they are. Despite now being his opponent in war, I still feel I could try reaching out to Halberd some way. Again, this is part of swaying the leader, or at least one of the commands of the enemy side. Did my high diplomacy. I said, if we fight, let us fight honorably. It's us to propose to agree never to use underhanded tactics during the war. I mean, he's shy, he's a nice guy. I think he'll say yes to that. He's not deceitful. Unfortunately, it appears that Havel is not interested in limiting his option when fighting against my troops. Probably not trusting that I would do the same. Karsus, I thought you were trusting. So I guess at this time, he says no. Battle is coming up, and by golly, he's gonna throw at everything at us. Splint mail armor from King Assyria. He didn't have his armor on? Well then, that's interesting. I mean, I already own armor, and we know a battle's coming up. I was about to say, who's a better fighter? You. Before the battle begins, put on this armor. We took some prisoners. Matter of fact, lots of them. Mostly children. We'll get them out after the war. Not going to do anything cruel to them. We took more. Alright, Aunt. Got her armor on. It's nice to know. This could be the battle to win us the war. Husband's been out all day drilling troops. Always too stressed that the troops are not particularly impressed. At least he was trying his best. Mercenaries. Must have got it during the battle. May want to recruit you. Because, look at that, very high learning skill. You should be our new court chaplain. Replacing this old geezer. Yeah, 2 years younger. It'll be him. Geezer. It's a funny word to me. Yeah, I think we got this war in the bag. Me and my returns come across a small monastery in the countryside. I heard it's a library. I would like to acquire a book for them. The monk tells me that they should be happy to give one to me for a fee. It's probably some Indian book that I already have. Again, it's due to the fact of the capital in Nandana. Hey, are the Babylonians occupying that city? Took the bishopric of Baghdad, even though it's not the home of the Patriarch of the East. Kandahar. No, 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 no. Winter. Plus Tamil's already reaching their capital. Just take the rest of these holdings and the war should be over. Now taking the city of Hilla, home of the ruins of Babylon. Unless you want to consider Babel as that. War scores at 100%. Just when you think that, what's this about? Oh, claim it more. Never mind. Yeah, that crisis is solved. And how long was that? It didn't seem to last. A year and 5 months. It was pretty deadly, but I think their inexperiences and all that sort of things would cost them. We still had our best commanders that the Empire and the world has to offer. We're all going to prison. Good God. Should I really usurp all those titles? It's like, yeah, they've done a bad thing. But our losses will recover in time. God, yeah. I'll split them up again. I mean, these are all duchies. I mean, honestly, just the way it's structured and based on those wars of the Indian campaign, look, I don't want to revoke any of their titles. Because, you know, that would be basically restarting who's running what, and we kind of find it useful. Like, I don't want Syria to be just Syria alone, because, you know, and I like the convenience of Arabia here, Babylonia there, Jerusalem there, Yemen there, hell, even Egypt there. I mean, I find it convenient to send all of the troops across that we need to win us the battles against the bigger enemies. Possibly more. So, look, nobody's titles is getting usurped. But they will all remain in prison, all the kings in particular. Any kings, queens that rebelled, we should look at ruling kings. Like, basically, anybody that's ruled against me, the part of that rebellion, will not be released. Yeah. And everyone else, pay up your ransom. Resume construction after a year and a half pause. It's a good thing I didn't. The ones who rebelled against me will remain in jail. I will not revoke their titles because I like the location. I just vow never to rebel against me again. vow. They'll break it. Some children may hold a grudge against me in the long run. Look, honestly, I believe you were one of the few people that, I don't know, that was like a worse offender to me. Or, I don't know. Still be here with you. I have decided to introduce a new law to the good people of the realm. As my right as their ruler, now just have to decide its contents. Oh dear. Lunatic stuff. Look, we had a massive civil war, and one would think that, well, this Extinction of Violence Act. The new law has been written, and couriers are even now distributing all my vassals. I admire their handiwork. Whereas the children of the realm have become desensitized to violence, and whereas the general populace seems to have all lost the regard to the sanctity of human life. Therefore, I, Empress Nahara of Assyria, decree that all forms of violence directed at other human beings be outlawed, including both capital and corporal punishments, as well as torture of criminals, heathens, and foreigners. These vulnerable social groups are instead to be rehabilitated and eventually released back into society as productive citizens. This law will bring salvation to the realm. Of course, this is not the law set by Samrajni Tammy. Now, all vassal opinions are lowered by -5 for 25 months, because I introduced an insane law. Now I want to observe Lent. They call me the holy. But hey, at least the Patriarch of the East likes me enough that he ain't gonna get me excommunicated. He never found out that I killed my brother. Let's celebrate of his resurrection. I guess that's all. No? Keep going. 2 more characters. And then we'll have a look at the rest of the prisoners. See if I can recruit or not to recruit on what to do with them. Except for him. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, we can't ransom him, but look, nice person, hasn't done anything wrong. Release it. Who else? Not quite skilled, but release. Again, they're from Baghdad. This guy that we just put there. Basically, just look at all the Baghdadi prisoners, alright? Bastard of the dynasty. From King of Persia. Old one. Not well skilled. Again, we're releasing all these prisoners because they never were part of that war. They just, it's due to the chaos of besieging and taking prisoners. They didn't do anything wrong against the state. They were of a much lower loan. Might recruit you because stewardship. Even though he's a loony like me. So we have something in common. Hey. Not in a lesser unit, same court as the spouse. Oh. Can you, No. I was about to say, hey, I think we can bring you and your wife over here because she's got the martial skill. Like, maybe she could serve the Empire instead of Baghdad or something. Oh well. Glad we got this all sorted out. Now in the future, it's gonna be Bengal and Bihar is the areas that we're gonna be taking. Not to mention it raises the possibility of, like from now on we fight against Madrastra, just like with Tamilakam. Tributary. Make it less bloody as we'll be fighting in those areas in future episodes. Oh, don't worry about that. Was contemplating to go on a tiger hunt. Matter of fact, two things. Just to make it feel like life's returned to normal. Let's have a summer fair for the first time in a long time. Forgot about this guy. Oh wait, he just got in peasant revolt. Right. Forgot about this guy. I was about to say, what are you in for? Nothing much. But we can send you to the Holy Order. Speaking of Holy Order, now they haven't allowed women in, even though their society wasn't planning on recruiting any spies as of late. But we had to send them to the Holy Order because, you know, you got to serve the Lord in some way. When the alderman asked permission for a summer fair, I would never guess I would regret that. After a pie powder court held in front of my own village, they sentenced one of my vassals to being drawn a tumbler across the town square. They will regret this. After the fair, then go on the tiger. The young talented artist from Nadina proposes to paint an iconic portrait of Shamir the Holy. Shamir. Yeah, he died in battle. How long did his rule last? His Shamir? Inherited. Oh yeah, I remember him now. He was a member of the Order of Saint Ade. Got killed. He's a good man, so this will be grand in the main hall. Oh yeah, don't forget we have this back now. And everything else. Oh, don't tell me you bastards damaged the garden. No, you didn't. It's still good. At first the signs were small, easy to dismiss as coincidence, now they're becoming too frequent to be ignored. The omens surrounding my pregnancy are terrible. Maybe I'm misinterpreting the signs. Huh. Big hovels rotting in the dungeon. I doubt I could do much to prove his opinion of me right now. No point in keep trying. I will not let him fall sway to the forces that convinced him to rebel against Assyria. No, he will remain in prison for the rest of his life. But now, is there any vassal that likes me the least that is not in prison? And I would be willing to sway? Well, she's in her own self. Oh yeah, you just got married. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'll be sure to remember to kill my son. That's right, I said it. Oh, I forgot about Shiraz. What did you do? War's over. Incited unrest. Oh, okay, never mind. It's all good now. Did I stutter? I said, go kill my son. That's what I'm gonna do. What's with that high amount of prestige? Oh, it does gain up like that. Okay. Recruiting scholars, and it's too bad I'm a woman and can't join. Thank you, friend. The only friend I've ever had. Feels good to be recognized. Snapper. Oh, and drink the Fountain of Youth. Now I'm 28 years old again. She's a Restolian. But, man, you really love the King of Persia, do you? And it's from the Princes of Assyria. Well, sister, you took up Travaka philosophy? Okay. It's interesting. And if you're wondering what Travaka philosophy is, it's one of those Indian philosophies, where it's like less or no physical harm for themselves, or is it the other way around? And also more towards sensual pleasure. And yet, this is clearly a nice person. Faction leader of... Oh, you want to be on the throne. Well, he's starting to like me more and more now. I mean, I'm not sure. Look, I'm going to diplomatically explain why not. I may sway you in the future, so we can get along. Which, again, I plan on killing my son. It's not going to happen now. It may happen in the next episode. Not going to kill my son because I'm a lunatic. Kill my son, which again, can't do an assassination, but I can do imprisonment and execute. Because stay slow. Not gonna give it any chance. Saba sleeps safely in my arms. She looks so sweet and innocent. The first days after the pregnancy was over, I could not be parted from her. I'm starting to feel the weight of my responsibilities as Empress pulling away from her. I will always be with you. Now I'm kind. Breastfeeding the child. So it'll be 156 months before we can declare war again, but this time to Bengal. And forgot to address before that civil war broke out is that, oh, Ghost in the Nexus, is that it's the halfway point of the North Indian campaign. Kazi would be next, then Magda, then Galda, then Vang. Now go see an exorcist and stop being a lunatic. Still a loony. Yeah, sure, why not? Ye gads. My horse has always struck me as being a dependable sort, a quality I feel is sorely lacking in my counselor. It's time to shake things up a bit. I will appoint him as new chancellor. Glitterhoof, I appoint thee as Chancellor of the Realm. I'm sorry. You'll get it back somehow. My goodness, it's Glitterhoof. It's a horse. Imbecile, attractive, strong, and stubborn. Oh dear. Just wondering. No, not possible. Not with those skills. I was about to say. It's too bad I can't make Glitterhoof a tutor of sorts. But I'm gonna try to. Oh, okay. Bingo. Where is it? Blast. I was about to say I should replace and make a Glitterhoof, you know, Gadang pal, cartographer. There it is. There, at least it'll just show that there ain't gonna bother nobody. But now find me another person with very high, even better, a genius. Now you're the new chancellor. And the threat level will go down a little bit more faster now. My trusted and loyal state Glitterhoof is likely to be the target of all manner of malicious attacks by my enemies to destabilize my rule. I could have my smith's forge or a set of armor in protecting my most precious companion. Only the finest armor can protect my precious Glitterhoof. There it is. Boasting in a beautiful and ordained design, this armor will keep my state safe. Yep, part of horse culture. Huh, I'm wondering, since I'm a lunatic, of course. Just looking at potential areas. But so what's more supplied? Yeah, I'm really thinking about that. The statue of a horse, huh? Yeah. What features? Oh boy. Matter of fact, let's do it. I got money to burn. Plus, it's going to take 14 years, so it's not going to take that long. Yeah, we're building a statue of a horse in Cairo. Because I feel that it's the safest place for any. I was thinking about a horse statue in Giza, but I thought, no, Cairo. Or hell, maybe Shiraz. Not here or in India. Too dangerous. Alright, go on a tiger hunt. Bring the soldiers forward, let's corner it and kill it. It's your turn now. The hunting party edges forward, encircling the area and closing on the tiger. The beast discovered a trap too late and tries to run, but the hunters close in from all sides, stabbing with their spears. The tiger roars wildly as its blood spills over the ground. We killed the tiger. The social life at the camp is an important part of the tiger hunt. Late at night, after many cups of wine, I sit and talk in the small hours, but misunderstandings occur so easily amongst the inbreed. I hate you. became a rival with this guy. Joey. It's my first rival, and it's loyal Queen of Babylonia. Just wanted to, Alright, I can finally talk in private. Again, we're just trying to keep up with the good words here. A war game. Rush forward the light skirmish force before the force reach the hill. What? Hey, Glitterhoof tells me that we should move our troops to the hill. Move our troops to the hill. Huh. I rush forward to help my skirmishers, but I don't think she would like that. So I use cavalry to cover the skirmishers retreat while taking the hill. Our opponent's troops are clearly tired, and by using the high ground to our advantage, we quickly gain the upper hand, and it's concluded our defending team is victorious. Good game. Now, let's hold a feast, and we'll close this episode and get out of the country. Close the episode right. Don't get hurt. And you didn't. Congrats on the hunt. That board. And spend it lavishly on food. What's Nina Khan doing? Vassalization war over. My goodness, that's far away. Dina Khan, Maharashtra, and Siberia. That won't last. Bishop, Bishop, King of Khorasan, Bishop, Mayor, Magnificent Rector, Mayor, Mayor. Wonder if that included my newfound rival. Alright everybody, working on my feast. Just wait 2 years and we'll get Punjab, which will happen in the next episode. Alright, that was the feast that we just passed through without incident. All I could say is, man, I'm glad that's over. We won a quick victory against Maharashtra. Get well soon. We had a pretty big civil war in which these rebellion troops were easy to beat, thanks to our commanders. And despite the fact that I'm a lunatic, but I'm building a statue of the horse in Cairo simply for the sake of it. Only because it's we won a great victory in India, we saved Assyria, and now we're building a statue to dedicate to my beloved horse as a way of proving the point. Yeah, remember the Lucifer Zone, and he's been eating too much. Okay, we're gonna stop this episode right about now. So, for the next episode, I gotta start doing things as a way of passing in time, or perhaps join society. 29 years old, so there's no way in heck I'll be joining the Order of St. Ade soon. Most likely Round Table that I may join. I have high enough learning skill if I would like to do work for the Hermetic Society, but it's a maybe. I mean, I have the mind for it. So, honestly, I'm thinking about Hermetic Society, not the Round Table. I think we've done too much of that. And you know what happened with the past rulers? They got killed. So yeah, you don't want to continue that trend. So, the next episode, I will finally join society as a way of passing the time until the threat level goes down to open up the next chapter of the North Indian campaign, as we'll try to get to the eastern edge of the map as a way of ending that series for good. So we hope you enjoyed this chaotic episode and somewhat entertaining because of the lunacy of it. Until then, so long for now.